Hello everyone, Donna Spencer with Lucra Journeys coming at you again with what I hope is another video to help take a little bit of the stress and strain out of cruising. Today I thought I would address that oh so exciting but terribly frustrating packing. You heard me, packing. Most people think packing, not a big deal, this is great fun, isn't it? Until you're in the middle of it. And lately, many of us have been coming up against the new airlines protocols that require us to stay between 40 and 50 pounds. I know the airline my husband and I like to use is a 40-pound limit. I know some of the bigger boys are at 50. On a side note, doing a little bit of digging, come to find out a lot of those policies are being implemented because they're trying to save the backs of the people who are loading and unloading the baggage onto the plane. So yes, it seems awfully silly to be standing there watching people take out a pair of shoes or a couple sweaters or a few sweatshirts and then just walk them on the plane, but it's actually in an effort to help save some people's backs. A little video in an effort to try to take some of that stress and strain out of trying to figure out what to pack, what not to pack, especially if you're new. If you're not new and you're an old vet at this, well, then maybe I've got an idea or two that you hadn't thought of that'll help a little bit more. Biggest thing to remember is most, if not all, the ships have either a laundrette on the floor or close to, somewhere in between. I know Carnival does every other, Princess does every floor. A laundrette where you can actually go and wash your clothing. They also have laundry services. Now, with that being said, you don't have to take enough clothing for every day. You can kind of mix and match them and get them washed in between. It doesn't cost too much. Normally about $3 to wash, $3 to dry. And in an effort to save a little extra cash, we will take those cute little detergent flings or Tide Pods with us. They're very small, they take up very little space, and they don't weigh a lot. And so depending on how long the cruise is and how many times we think we're going to do laundry, my husband and I will take 2 or 3 of those, put them in a little Ziploc baggie and tuck them into our suitcase that we're checking. Now, in regards to your shirts, shorts, capris, pants, you want lightweight, wrinkle-resistant, snag-resistant clothing. All right, unless you're going to Alaska, and that's a totally different video. We won't go there. This is for predominantly the warmer areas. My husband and I have found 4 to 5 shirts for a 5 to 8 day cruise, 3 to 4 pair of shorts, a pair of pants. Also, ladies, I'll do leggings or jeggings because those can actually be discreetly rolled up to make another pair of capris in case you're someplace where you'd like a little more skin exposure to keep cool. Otherwise, you've got the longer leggings that you might need to help keep you warm on the boat while you're enjoying the entertainment, or if you're got a sudden cold snap that the area wasn't anticipating. If you were on a cruise ship for more than 3 days, then you're probably gonna come across at least one formal night. Now, formal nights are great for getting really nice pictures of you and your traveling companions. Most ships have photographers with these beautiful backdrops all over the ship. And in formal night, everyone's walking around in very nice clothing, getting their pictures taken, as well as just in general enjoying all the people watching. For those of us flying, we need to avoid, ladies, we need to avoid the beadwork. I know a lot of us enjoy the beadwork on the blouses and the skirts. It's very shiny and glittery. It gets people's attention. It looks nice, but it adds an exorbitant amount of weight to our bags. So we need to set the beadwork aside, maybe go for something that's a little more shimmery because it's got a certain kind of thread running through the fabric. It was woven into it so that you get that same pay attention, very classic dressed up look without having all that weight from all those beads. In regards to the clothing, ladies, we can get away with a dress suit, pants, or skirt ensemble, the little black dress that you've got hanging in the closet, or just a simple skirt with a very nice blouse. For the guys, however, You're probably going to be looking at minimum a tie for most of these events. Obviously pants, preferably a dinner jacket, or even full-blown tuxedo for some of them. Now, you don't have to be a part of the formal night, but most cruise lines will not allow you to eat in their dining rooms on that evening. So perhaps that's the night you have a specialty dining, or you eat at the buffet on the Lido, or you have something delivered to your room because you've got the room service option still. And I know on Princess, you can actually have dinner on your balcony if you have a balcony. So that might be a good night to do that as well if you're not interested. And that would save quite a bit of weight in your suitcase, honestly. All right, swimsuits. It is advisable when cruising to have at least 2 swim outfits. For the guys, that'd be 2 trunks or Speedos, if you're that kind. And my husband likes to have t-shirt or tank tops. For us ladies, that's 2 one-pieces that you don't mind being seen in quite a bit, or 2 tanktinis, or 2 bikinis. Preferably, if you've got those 2, you've got a bit more play there, because you can, if you get them so they coordinate, you can mix and match them and have different bathing suits on different days. However, I advise only 1 cover-up. I know we ladies like to look very chic when we're by the pool or on the beach, but 1 cover-up. And those hats, I've found the ones that you can roll up. I get them from Walmart. You can roll them up and they've got the nice wide brim, but they're kind of open in the back. Those are great because you can put those in your suitcase rolled up. They don't take a lot of space. They have a lot of weight to them, but they do a very good job of shielding your face and eyes from the sun while you're on the beach. And they do look kind of cute. All right, ladies, shoes. Hi. Gotta love our shoes. Heaven knows we love our shoes. And I know there are a number of gentlemen who really like their shoes too, but when cruising with a weight limit on your suitcase, you have to be a little bit on the picky side about your shoes. I find that a pair of nice, serviceable, comfortable sandals work really well because they can double up as a formal night footwear as well, and you don't have to bring another pair for that. Also, serviceable walking shoes or shoes that you're comfortable walking around in that are closed-toed are also extremely beneficial, because not only does it keep your feet comfortable while traveling, but you also have the ability to do various excursions that might require closed-toed shoes, like horseback riding or zip lining or any of those. One of the other things or items that my husband and I have found to be very beneficial is the weight scale that you see here. It's small, fits in your hand. We take it with us. It allows us to weigh our suitcase before we get to the airport so that we are not sitting there trying to take out or guess which items to take out, in order to ensure that we are under that and not being charged an additional $50 or $60, whatever the fee is, one way for the bag. Well, before I do toiletries, I should probably mention, although I am not exhibiting or displaying these things for you, under things. Normally, however many pair of bottoms, like shorts and capris you take, and you should probably take that many in underwear. Bras, depends ladies on how often. If you insist on a new one every day, then you're going to need at least 4. If you're okay like skipping a day, then you only need like 3. It's totally up to you. But I'm not showing you what I pack on that one. You're all just gonna have to guess on that.